What's up guys, Peter here from Reviews on Anything, and today we're talking about self-massaging. Now traditionally and usually that's done with something like this, a foam roller. And it works really well. You can do it at home. If you get a small version you can even take it with you. And it's very convenient and it has lots of benefits for your muscles, your joint, your flexibility and so on. The problem only with a foam roller like so is that it becomes quite the circus act if you want to massage anything else than your glutes or your back, where you can physically sit on the roller or lay on it. If you want to massage your calves, for example, you got to do some kind of behind the back handstand in order to get proper weight on your calves. Same thing goes if you want to massage your quads. You got to flip over, roll on it, lay on it. It doesn't really work, and it's not really comfortable either. Not to mention it requires quite a bit of strength sometimes in order to get into the proper position. Now, in comes the stick. This is actually called The Stick, and the company is called thestick.com. And it actually serves the same kind of purpose. It's designed to roll out your muscles, find knots, and smoothen them out. You can even think of it a little bit like tenderizing a steak. Now, this is the sort of standard Sprinter model with individual plastic rings that can move independently and two rubber grips on each end to apply force and to hold it properly. It's 48 centimeters long, it's about 19 inches, and it is a self-massage stick. Now I'll show you how it works. That's my quad, and really what you do is you just roll it over the muscle and find spots that hurt, and then you can actually get into it a little bit more to get those knots out of your muscles. Same thing goes with your calves. You can do it here, just like that. Find the right angle, find the right spot, and all is well. Now I particularly like this in areas where the muscle meets the tendon and the tendon meets the bone. For example, right here in where your quads meet your knee. That's spots where I get sore sometimes, and it's very nice to sort of get into the groove of that and massage the knots out. And that especially works because obviously this is a very thin stick. If you compare it to the foam roller, you can just be very much more precise with this. Now this is not unflawed. It has problems. You can imagine, for example, if you want to do your traps or your shoulders, this doesn't really work. You can't really apply force with it unless you hold it on both ends, and obviously that doesn't work over there. So if you want to massage things on the back of your body, for example, or spots that are really not reachable with two hands, you're going to need a second person. That might be a problem for some people, but I find it quite useful. For example, if I have a spot between my shoulder blades or back of my arm or something, I'll just ask my wife to do it for me, and that works really well. The beauty with this is that you don't use your body weight. Unlike the foam roller again, you need your body weight in order to get pressure in the roller and into the muscle. With this you can actually use force. So it's much easier to vary the force that you put into the muscle. You can imagine when you're super sore or when there's a very sensitive spot that you just want to apply some light pressure and not really go all the way in like you would, for example, with a calf or a quad, places that can handle a bit more. And that's the problem with the foam roller. You always use your body weight, which could be fine if you're, like I said, for example, massaging your glutes, but it can be a problem, for example, if you're trying to massage your groin. The stick comes in many variations: stiff, flexible, long, short, pocketable, travelable, even with hybrid versions with special extra discs in it for rolling. But I really like this sort of simple version. I always have the idea that simpler is better, and it does exactly what it needs to do, and it does exactly what it needs to do really well, which is always what I like of a product. It makes no secrets of what it is. It's a stick with some rings in it, so it's nothing fancy, but it's very effective. And with the nice rubber grip here at the end, you have a good grip and you can really nicely get into the muscle with as much force as you want. The prices vary anywhere from 20 bucks for the ones for kids to 30, 40, 50 bucks for the more fancy versions. This one is right in the middle, and I like it a lot. It's definitely recommendable if you have, if you don't like the foam roller, or if you just want something to be a bit more precise to get muscle pain and knots out of your muscles. And it works really well. I like it a lot. Anybody that is into sports or into keeping his joints, muscles and body in general healthy should consider something like this. And for me it's, I wouldn't say a lifesaver, but definitely something that helps me perform better and get through my workouts better. This is Peter from Reviews and Anything with a look at the stick from thestick.com. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!